think you should probably run with the lightning armor on more often, just in case. I mean,
Also, maybe just not get shot by those turrets.
well, yeah, but you know, that's effort. It's much easier to just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna run around with my armor on and fuck it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Green slime is corrosive.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, they left green slime behind. That's probably bad for you. Okay, so you ran out of the line of sight. They just stopped charging out. That's good to know.
And they take a second to lock on to me.
But once they lock on, you can't just avoid it, right? It's just gonna fire no matter where you're standing.
I have a second to get away. Okay.
Come at me, bro. Preferably don't come at me. I'll just shoot you from afar.
Another Aeon ability.
Gimme.
Nice, that's good. Aeon abilities are always neat.
Yeah, new cool stuff. I'm liking the Aeon abilities so far.
Beam burst.
What does that mean? Is that just a triple splitter? A beam splitter, maybe?
Enhances your beam by increasing attack power and enabling rapid fire shots.
Okay. So it's just making your submachine gun into an assault rifle.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure someone
Hold
with
Y for rapid fire.
I'm sure someone with a gun would say it's not an assault rifle. It's blah 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 blah, blah but whatever. A gun's a gun.
It's not a magazine. It's a clip. Well, let's test it out on this guy. Like, this is one of the blocks that, dude. It's probably a given that's. Damn.
Neat.
Okay, you just shred him. All right. Yeah, you're getting rid of all your Aeon. Hold on. Go back up there. Go back up there. Try using that beam burst on that thing.
Well, how?
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot you can't crouch. My bad. I was looking at the. That's a power bomb then. So that flower is gonna give you meat now that you have that thing.
Possibly.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shred it. Do a little bit of pruning.
And they give away a lot of Aeon, which is good because this thing just chews through it. I wonder if I'll ever get upgrades to my Aeon capacity.
Probably not, actually. I imagine that unless it's like you can grow your Aeon bar or you make abilities use less Aeon per charge, I don't see how it'd be any different.
I guess we're taking the elevator.
Wait, we didn't even test it on the egg.
No, I didn't. I didn't realize what we were standing in. I thought it was another save bot.
And you were just like, well, it's an elevator, taking it anyway.
That was my mistake.
That's all
well,
good.
we're here, so we may as well just explore here.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of this game. It's like there's no... Okay, I think you have to use Beam Burst on that thing.
Man, you and your toys. As soon as you get a new one, you just want to spam it everywhere, like the Scan Burst.
Yeah, man.
You don't want to explore the game as it is a Metroid. You just want to fucking go around and spam the thing. This guy probably needs it though.
Well, the good news is they spit a lot of Aeon, so...
Yeah, the enemies that need it. And countering gives you...
Yeah?
Countering gives you a shitload of Aeon as well. Well, not a shitload, but it gives you enough.
Here's my question. Do you think it's good or bad game design to have enemies that use that limited resource pour it out when you kill them? Is that good or bad?
I guess it would be unfair if the game didn't reward you in some way for figuring out its puzzles, even though it's kind of a shitty puzzle, to be perfectly honest with you.
I asked because, you know, I figured that it would be kind of letting you pick your battles kind of thing. You know, we already have in this game the fact that you actually have to switch your beams, and I don't think any other Metroid did except for Prime. And that's a 2D Metroid, I mean. And, you know, maybe it's like a game, it's actually a Metroid game where you can't just willy-nilly shoot everything as much as you want because some enemies take special ammo that you won't have here or there. But maybe that's Metroid Prime 2. Like, you know, I actually liked it. and people hated the ammo mechanic on that, so maybe I'm just an idiot. And I have bad opinions.
You're not an idiot for liking things that you like.
Give me that sweet juice.
Give me. It's a part of me now.
What juice does Samus like to drink?
This is another elevator.
Ah, it goes back up to the other side of the elevator that you dropped.
Well, we don't actually know that.
Oh yeah, good point. Maybe it goes into an area in the middle of these two, like sandwiched in the middle. Do it.
Do we want to take it?
Take it, take it.
Okay.
Let's see where it goes. You'll have to eventually to get all 10 Metroids, I think.
Or to get 100% completion, which, as these sessions go on, seems more and more likely.
Oh yeah, the game is not necessarily hard. It's not like asking you to use a map and a dowsing rod to find the items. You know, you have what you need.
It gave me the dowsing rod too.
Yeah, exactly. Uh oh.
Oh lord.
Run.
I think I'm gonna need this save station.
Try using your beam burst on that thing. Maybe that.
Oh wait, no, we are back.
Yeah, we're back to start. We just found
Yeah.
Try using beam burst on that thing.
Yeah, this thing, it was a one-way door, and now we found the way. Beam burst. Got it.
Test it out on that fucker.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so it can shoot before you can do that, but at least we know that you can shoot it, run away, and shoot it again. If you really need to get out.
So it's not invincible.
That little fucker left a little bit of surprise for you.
Okay.
What's to the left?
What's to the left?
Yeah, there's like a space there. Okay.
Nothing.
I was just gonna say, you know, I was gonna say spam the scan, but whatever.
I think it's safe to say there's nothing there. You.
I do, like I said earlier, I do like these new Aeon abilities. They're neat. I mean, lightning armor seems kind of an iffy, like, you know, kind of defensive tool, at least for the name. But I appreciate I appreciate what it does.
Okay, let's find out. Yes, it does.
Trick shot. Wow, it really does.
Oh, no, geez.
It really does shred these things.
Well, it's basically just my beam, but a rapid fire.
Yeah, and stronger too, according to the what do you call it? The tooltip. The help text. Can you have a wave beam, right? It can shoot through the floor, right? Why don't you shoot the machine through the bottom? Oh, okay, it's sealed up. You can't hurt it. Never mind.
Yeah, you just need to pump it full of lead.
As with all life's problems, if something is annoying you, just fill it with lead.
You know, when all you have is a hammer, etc. Okay, so
Machine back there. It's like a chicken.
that is kind of what it looks like, isn't it?
Well, actually, no. It has two arms, like a crab, and it's just slowly picking away.
So what upgrade do you think we're going to get next?
Ah, good question. Oh shit, it's spitting out some sort of bug swarm at you. Oh, you can activate two things at once. That's awesome.
Yeah, why wouldn't I have been able to?
I just figured that your pseudo can only have one Aeon ability toggled at a time. That's neat. I like that.
Well,
So what was your question earlier again?
I was using the lightning armor with the scan pulse earlier. My question was, what upgrade do you think we're going to get next?
Ah, yes. I was gonna say it's probably a suit-related one, like maybe. I don't want to say power bombs. Maybe super missiles. That's what I'm calling super missiles.
I actually agree. I think we're going to get the super missiles next.
Jesus, those things hurt. I mean, everything in this game hurts, but those things especially.
You know, they're just a different texture of the same enemy that we've already fought, so of course they're harder.
Yeah, they're red, so you know they mean business.
Another upgrade that I would appreciate is probably the space jump. To avoid shit like this.
Appreciating is not the same thing as expecting it to be next.
I mean, that's true. I mean,
You
the
probably
upgrade
can't
that
get up your...
the upgrade that I would like is probably, I don't know, screw attack.
Just run through the enemies and spam jump at them and they die.
Yeah, pretty much. Screw attack. The bang you're dead weapon.
You're now in the victory lap of the game weapon.
That's really what it is.
What games have you played that have avoid the victory lap syndrome, where, sure, you may be getting stronger, but the enemies are also opening up their abilities, and it's not as a cakewalk as it may be to just be like, I'm at the end of the game, I have all those super weapons, and the game is still tough.
Okay, it's starting to get on my nerves a little bit.
Ooh, another item.
That's what it sounds like. I don't know what other game I would think really does that. Xenoblade, maybe?
Yeah, it stays rough until the end, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then you just kind of get a super weapon that just kind of fucks everyone. So we're probably gonna get something that deals with this.
Yeah. Gimme. What is it?
Oh, it's the grapple beam.
The grapple beam. I was not expecting that.
Neither was I.
Maybe you're supposed to grapple those blocks away or something like that?
Latches onto blue or red grapple points.
Okay. Maybe Samus is like holding while a fixed grapple point with the connection. Oh, okay. Neat.
With free aim to auto-activate this beam. Okay.
Alright. Maybe you're supposed to like pull that block away. Yeah, there it is. So maybe one is to swing, the other one is to drag.
We'll find out when we find it. When we find a blue point for us to grapple.
Yeah. I was actually expecting Samus to like...
Which would be right there, actually.
Oh yeah, hey, there you go. Probably look up. There's probably there's another one up there.
Because the game was telling us, hey, you can't just jump over this because of that and because of these.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. We're learning.
You know, I just realized Samus is equipping everything onto one arm is kind of bad. Imagine if she's dangling here, she has to shoot someone. She's like, well, can't do that, boss. I have to just...
How far does it go? Far enough.
Very far. I wonder if you can use it on an enemy to, like, stun them or destroy them.
You could in Super Metroid. You could use the grapple beam to open doors, as I just demonstrated. And you could use the grapple beam to kill smaller enemies like these ones. It's not especially effective, clearly.
Yeah. Samus is doing her scorpion. Get over here!
All these things are basically free energy. Give me your life.
I shall take your life for my own.
There we go. Okay, so use the grapple beam to kill this guy.
Well, it hurts him, but it probably doesn't kill him. Like, not very rapidly. Oh, it doesn't even hurt him at all.
There we go. We did it. Once again, you were wrong.
Well, you know, that's why you're playing, not me. I'm just along for the ride.
Okay, so a whole new avenue of approaching obstacles has been availed to us.
Unveiled, I think?
No, availed is a word, and I'm pretty sure I used it correctly.
Oh, there's a block to remove. Oh, okay, you're dragging... No, do it again. I think you have to drag it fully inside that... Oh, okay, no, or not.
No, I can make it, but there's another one right up here that I need to move. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, that's a bullshit spawn right there, game.
It was. How long have we been going? 49 minutes. We'll go for one more.
Another save point.
Yep.
I like the background there.
Yeah, every area so far, this whole game actually has been real great about its backgrounds. Honestly, every Metroid game has. Every single one, including AM2R.
Well, AM2R, yeah, it's an unofficial Metroid, but it's still good enough to be considered Metroid.
I would even go so far as to say that Other M was pretty good about it too. Other M was graphically gorgeous. That was the one good thing that I'm willing to say about it.
It looks good, and that's about it.
Yep.
See, that's why you can't rely just on looks, kids. You've got to look at the
It's another
substance
elevator.
too.
Do we want to take it, or do we want to keep exploring up here?
Don't leave it alone. Let's keep exploring up here and see what we can find. At least fill out the rest of this area, or the ground. It's like I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah. Just be done with it.
I like the little like what would you call it? It's like the treads when you're using the spider ball.
Hmm.
It's almost like yeah.
Every Metroid game that has involved the spider ball has aesthetically changed it somehow. Metroid, all the Metroid Primes, they made it look pretty different. It didn't have any treads or anything. It ran completely on magnets.
Yeah.
And when you first obtained it, you knew that the spider ball, or rather the morph ball, was very different because it had glass sides. Oh crap, everything was respawned.
Well, you stunned that thing. I think you're using
That
more
costs-
Aeon than you're getting, yeah.
Yeah, that costs so much Aeon. One thing that I like about Aeon is that at no point do I ever feel neither pressured to use it nor pressured to keep it. You know how some games, like RPGs especially, they have items that are crazy overpowered and then you just hold on to it because what if I need it later?
Yeah, I know
Whereas-
that much all too well.
Whereas Aeon is plentiful enough that I can use it without feeling too bad for using it, but it's also expensive as hell. To let me know that just because you have this ability doesn't mean that, you know, it's going to be there for you at all times if you keep using it the way you are.
Mm-hmm. You have to be judicious with its use.
What is this?
That is new. Maybe it's a beam. Maybe it's like an Aeon ability beam. Try using it.
Nope.
Okay. What about those crystals? Can you shoot it with rapid fire? I'm guessing not, but...
Nope.
Okay. That answers that. I guess it's two weapons that we had to find.
Well, the block is yellow, so maybe Power Bomb.
That is a good point. Maybe Power Bomb also takes care of these little crystals. Maybe like
Actually.
one-stop shop does everything.
There.
Yay, pins!
This game does everything it can to just improve the quality of your life while you're playing it.
Yeah.
And I like that. They go through a lot of troubles to make this game more accessible.
Well, definitely in the exploration aspect.
Not necessarily that Metroid needed it. It didn't need to be more accessible, but it goes through the efforts anyway.
I don't know about you, but quality of life changes are almost always better than anything else. Like, I like bug fixes and all that and rebalancing, but quality of life stuff is always good too. Also, what a term,
That
think about it.
is-
Quality of life. What a strange word, huh?
So that's good. We finally got a recharge on our Aeon.
I just realized you haven't found a Metroid in ages.
Yeah, we haven't found any in this whole area yet. Oh, no, just
Found
one.
the one, yeah.
But also, we've been exploring rather haphazardly. Like, there's a ton of different areas that we just kind of left open-ended here.
Yeah, because we're like, where do
We're
we
just
go? And then we like, go up,
We're
go
just
down.
We're just kind of picking a direction and running with it at this point.
Oh,
right
there's
now.
a grapple block above you.
More power bomb. Grapple block, you say?
Yeah, it's a red one, I think. Right there, yeah.
Okay.
You have to pull it. Pull it down. I think you have to pull it down, maybe?
No, the red beam is on the wrong side for that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
okay.
from here?
Maybe we'll move it up, move it down. Oh, okay. Or just
there we go.
destroy it. That works too.
Just break it. There we go.
Use physics sounds.
Hold on, actually. Hold on, actually. Let's stop moving first. Can I go down? Nope. I can go up, but I can't go down any farther.
Can you imagine if you had like a massive swing? That'd be pretty cool.
There's another Metroid shell, so we're probably going to be ending this episode on a fight. Ow. Starting with this asshole.
You hurt me. You must die.
Okay. Alright, I'm trying to get fancy here. I don't need to. Oh. Well, that answers that.
Precision platforming. Come on, Maple Leaf.
The best part of any Metroid game. Nope. There we go.
I just realized that those shells, they look familiar. I realized the AMTR has the same enemy. That means they're probably an original Metroid 2 enemy.
Yeah, you are correct, 100%. I thought you were going to say that they look like a Pokemon, because they do. They look like Cloyster.
A very angry Cloyster, for sure. Although Cloyster always had that kind of like, come at me bro face, you know?
He was one of those Pokemon.
Man, Pokemon was such a cool idea. I mean, I don't know... I've stopped playing after Diamond or Pearl, but, you know, I still appreciate the fact that it's still going strong and it's still kind of cool. We grew
Some
up with
of the
that
later
shit,
games
man.
have been pretty good. Alright. Metroid counter is losing its mind. Oh, by the way,
It's
I
saying,
just want
hey,
to...
yeah?
I want to say, I keep getting the names of the Metroids wrong. They are alphas and gammas and zetas. They aren't alpha, betas, and gammas, or deltas, or whatever I've been saying.
No, you're wrong. Their names are Larry, Curly, and Moe.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit!
It's a gamma.
Yeah, we got a spider.
Ow.
Whoa, okay, that's... Oh, so you can counter that. Try using your beam power on him.
I was thinking about it. There we go.
Oh
Nope,
god,
no good.
I'm stunned.
No good.
Not good, huh? You can block that. Oh, okay. Very short range attack, actually.
Oh wow, I'm dead.
Jesus.
Yeah, I just looked at my HP at the last second there. Okay, so we last saved a while ago.
No, but we checkpoint, remember?
Oh yes, you are correct.
Checkpoint systems. Good for you and good for me.
I am unfamiliar with them in Metroid.
Yeah, really, it's a welcome change, I guess, especially in this game where we're dying quite a bit.
It's.
Wow, that's not a good start.
I feel like it's holding my hand a little bit, but at the same time, I'm kind of feeling that it needs to. Damn it.
Samus is starting to lose her edge. But we also have to learn what the patterns are. Try using more of your lightning armor and all that too. And we know that works at least.
Yeah. May as well turn that on. And...
Oh, it's
okay.
running away. What a...
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, dude, do not tell us that it's gonna fucking regenerate while we're away. I saw another entrance in the back. Go to the back. Go to the back. Go back where you came from. There's another Metroid entrance to the left. Underwater.
Oh, it's probably just so the Metroid crawls to whichever one is closest to it. It's probably just like a, I don't know, an expediency thing. I don't know.
So, are we not supposed to kill it then?
I guess not. It seemed scripted. As soon as it took enough damage, it stopped just taking damage.
Okay. Something tells me that maybe it's just like, oh, you fucked it up. Try better luck next time. Come back later, kind of thing. But there is another gate here.
It's another one right here. Yeah, so should be. But we're not.
Is this like a multi-level fight or something? I don't get it.
Possibly? I have no idea. The guy's just not here. That's all I really know.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. Kind of anticlimactic. Although it makes sense. It makes sense that the Metroids would not just mindlessly attack you when they get a bit more mature. They start learning that it's like, ouch, this hurts. I better go away for a while. Until the nasty predator goes away.
Red door. I can't.
That means you can't leave. Alright. We have to find it then. Try using a scan here. See if we can find another like doorway to unlock. Oh, yeah, something's sparking. Below, maybe? Like, go down, go down. From the other, yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, try using it here. You see the right side. Go right.
There you go. You're right.
We found your lair, Metroid. You can't get away from us.
There he is.
It's like, no, my super special lair. How could you? I like this soundtrack though. This is pretty boss.
Is he gonna run again? Looks like he is.
He's running. Yeah, it's a multi-tier fight, I guess.
Alright.
We have to keep going down. We have to chase his ass.
So I wonder what the point of this is, other than just being annoying.
Maybe to get you used to the fact that, you know, some Metroids are like, it's like a, maybe they were like, you know what, let's make the Metroids go into a multi-level fight because that'd be new and interesting for the player.
I would not, I mean it's new, I wouldn't call it interesting. It's just kind of annoying right now. It's not here, so the only other place to look is the first room.
Yeah.
I mean, unless the game, this is the game trying to teach us of a new strategy that the Metroids are cooking up or some shit. This seems just kind of annoying and kind of pointless, honestly.
Lightning armor? Just in case?
Yeah.
Is it running again? Oh, there we go. You got it.
Finally.
Damn, you better give us like 3 DNAs for that, or not.
Not just the one. You'll take the one and you'll be happy about it.
Now fight 9 more like it.
Yeah, that was pretty much a waste of my time. I didn't really like that one.
I don't know, I actually appreciated the fact that at least, you know how we say emerging narratives and all that shit? I like to think that when Sakamoto or whoever was making the Metroids here was like, you know what, let's make the Metroids actually smarter when they're past their larval stage. And make them actually be a little bit more cautious about what they do. And sure, it makes for a boring fight, but at least it makes sense thematically, you know?
I guess I can see where it is you're coming from. When it comes to the narrative, it does tell us that the Metroids are starting to get smarter. One thing that I wanted to ask you about was if you thought that the Metroids were just smart and that they could learn. Do you think that they're capable of higher understanding? Like a human?
Oh, you mean like they're sentient and shit?
No. The word is actually sapient.
Oh, sapient, sorry, yeah. Good question. I'd say probably not, because they don't seem to have any brains. They just have like a nucleus and a bundle of nerves, and they operate on a very basic level of just suck the energy.
Yeah, and they have teeth. They're a cell with teeth.
Yeah, so and when they get older, they're just like basically, I'm gonna have to breed, you know, kind of thing. If they get to that maturity point. So, no, I don't think that they're sapient the same way that humans are, or the Chozo. I mean, can you imagine the quandary the Chozo must have been like, hey, you know what'd be cool? Let's make these energy-sucking creatures that can kill X, but also let's make them really, really smart. Let's make them be able to have a civilization or something like that. It's like, okay, that's just kind of weird.
Let's not do that. Let's not give our weapons... Let's not give our weapons the capability to philosophize.
And then it's like, what if they're like... Yeah, and then the Chozo are like, what if they become like us? A warlike race that's like, you know what? War's bad. And it's like, well, we made you to fight the X. Nah, man. The X are just a cycle of life.
It's all just part of the cycle, man. Okay, so we could go back to that save spot and call it, but I don't want to. I'm going to take this elevator.
You want to take the elevator one last time. One last room to explore, because you're having too much damn fun.
I am having a bit of fun. It is cramping my hands a little bit, though. And we are just kind of motoring along on this session. And I'm excited. Right. I just want to play the game, alright?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I don't think I'm asking for a lot.
With DOS a little bit... Oh, geez, you have to kill that thing to get the block out of the way.
No, I have to grapple it from the other side.
You think? Oh yeah, because the red beam, right? I keep forgetting. The red ball, rather. Whoa. Okay, that's neat.
Okay,
Unstable
it doesn't look like it's falling down. I'll play it safe.
Famous last words. The whole thing just comes collapsing on you. That's neat, though. I like the fact that when you first step on it, it crumbles as if to say, hey, you might not want to linger here, even though we know from a gameplay perspective it's not going to be that way. Yep. It's still like that. See, you're like, I think it's going to fall on me. I'm just going to run away.
Yeah, that was exactly my reaction. Like, I saw it started to crumble, and I was just like, maybe I shouldn't. Actually, fuck it. This poor guy, whatever is his deal.
He's on another dimensional plane. Samus still has not mastered 3D yet.
That is true. At this point in her life cycle, she's still working on it.
Man, those bugs really do a lot of damage. I mean, everything in this game does a lot of damage. Holy shit. That one bug took away like 20 HP from you.
What's over here? Hold on, nothing. I think this is a safe spot.
Yeah.
That's
it's a teleport station. Okay.
Alright, so we're not done yet.
Is this like a scrapyard? That's a one-way.
Yeah, it's a one-way door. Alright. At least we're getting a lot of exploring done.
Hmm. I mean, that's what this game is like. Pretty much this game is about exploring. Like, combat in this game seems to be secondary.
That's Metroid. That's Metroid to a T, honestly.
Yeah, really.
It was never about the combat.
Which I think other made a mistake, of course, and Federation Force too. Come to think of it.
Yeah, some of those these newer games, they don't really understand that it's more about story through environment and the exploration, rather than the combat and just doing a whole bunch of cool things and punching people with your gun and whatever. Like that.
Not that it's not satisfying, right?
It's not that it's not satisfying. And one good thing about punching things is that it hurries the combat along.
If you just want to get it over with, you're like, fuck you. Get wrecked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Although some of these things are beefy as shit. Maybe that's why. Really. Maybe that's why I'm doing. Whoa, that's not a lot. Maybe that's where the missile upgrades are encouraged to get, because it's like, hey, you might run out of missiles at this critical point.
Possibly. I do have a handful of missiles to go. And this is a slippery wall, so this is pretty much no point to doing that.
Yeah, I think that's that for now. Oh, nice. Caught him with the back of your hand. I imagine Samus like muttering to herself as she swings at her Metroid, and like she's like, the back of my hand or the tip of my boot. Take your pick. That's a little mobile little fella.
He is. I want him to die. Welcome to die.
Kill them all, 1987. Oh god. Another multi-level fight. Get ready. Get that lightning armor on standby. Now, how the fuck are you gonna do this? Swing and grab? Yeah.
Just like that.
Let me show you how to pro does it. That's one way to do it. Freeze them and slice them.
It was my weapon of choice in the last session. Alright, so this is the save point. Yes, okay. So, an hour and 10 minutes. That was a pretty good session that we had.
I'll say so. And when we come back, we're gonna fight a Metroid straight up. That'll be a good appetizer for next session.
We do have a lot to look forward to. There's a Metroid coming up, and we have all this area that is simultaneously explored and barely even touched.
I love it.
So that's good. It's a good game so far. I'm enjoying myself.
Good. I'm glad it's not a Metroid Federation Force for you.
Yeah, it's washed that bad taste out of my mouth. And we'll see what this game has in store for us next time.